everyone. So today's the day for our very first Morsel Mashups Challenge. If you watched my recent live stream, I was showing some cards that I had made or was in the process of making. And I was just, putting some images on some index cards that I had previously created. And I wanted to use those cards to put our Morsel techniques on the back of, so that I'd have something to draw from for each one of these challenges. So then I needed a place to put them, and so I took a Band-Aid box and I just cut it off here and wrapped it up in, or covered it I should say, in some gift wrap, some used gift wrap that I had saved. And I just love how it turned out. It's so simple, but it's just so cute, and I really like it. So anyway, I used this gift wrap, covered this little box, and I put the cards inside. Now, each time we get ready to do one of these challenges, I'm going to take these cards. Oh, yes, let me show you. They all have our different Morsel techniques on the back, all the ones we did in the first year, the appetizers. And so they're all on here. There's 30 cards here, and the only morsels that I left out, or techniques I left out, are the one where we created the little journal, the little book to hold them, and the very last one I did, which was a mashup in itself. So I didn't include those two. So we have 30 cards to draw from. And each one of these cards shows the number of that morsel. So you'll be able to go back and review the video if you need to recall what we did. And I will also link each one of the videos where that technique was done back in 2016. I'll link those videos to these challenges too, so it'll be easy for you to find them. But anyway, each time we get ready to draw, I'm going to just shuffle them up. And I'm going to set them back in that little box, and I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to pull out 3 cards. Then I'll turn them over, and we'll see what techniques are going to be in this particular challenge. Now, you can do all 3 of the cards. You can, include the techniques from all 3, or you can just do 2. But you have to do at least 2, or else it won't be a mashup. So, but I think it'll be a fun challenge to use all 3 of them. So. All right, I've shuffled these up. I'm going to put them back in here. Closing my eyes, I'm not looking. Okay, I'm just going to reach in, randomly pull out 3 cards and lay them down here as we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have our 3 cards. All right, the first one is glue resist. Okay, so we'll do a glue resist. We'll do houses, and we'll do colored tissue paper designs. Okay, so like I said, you can use all 3 of those techniques in your project, or you can just, pick 2 that you like and do those 2. You can also include a lot of other things in your project, as long as you include the 2 or 3 techniques that are in this challenge. That's the only rule. I'm keeping this is very simple, and so it's quick and easy and not hard to follow. You don't need to print out a list of do's and don'ts. It's just simply include these things in something you make. It could be an art journal page, it could be a canvas, it could be an art card, like a postcard type thing, it could be an ATC, it could be an index card, excuse me. It could be any of those things. Or anything that you think of. It could be a 3-dimensional item. Maybe you're going to, alter something. You can alter a box. You can alter a bowl. You can alter a wooden container, a box, You can do any kind of art or craft you want using these techniques, and I'm really excited to see what you do. I also wanted to add that some of the techniques that we did originally as appetizers, we did as backgrounds when we were first starting out especially. We did plastic wrap background, we did collage background, alcohol background, and glue resist background. And I'm leaving the word background off of those because they're not necessarily only for backgrounds. You can certainly make a background that way and use that as, part of your project. But those things that I had listed previously as backgrounds, you can use those to create other things. You can do, tissue paper on a texture, background, and do it on a piece of paper and then cut it out and use it as a focal point if you want. So, I mean, there's just a lot of ways, a lot of different ways, and I want you to stretch yourselves, okay? You don't have to use these just as they were shown in those videos, okay? And just, come up with some new and fresh ideas and fun things. And yes, use some of them for backgrounds. That's perfectly fine. But also, like, for instance, when I draw cards again the next time, there could be 2 of those background, techniques that we did. And so you may not be able to do or want to do 2 background techniques. You can, but you don't have to. That's all I'm saying. So stretch yourself and kind of think outside the box just a little bit. And just keep that in mind as you're creating. I'm going to try to participate, like I said, each time we do one of these. And I'll definitely participate in the first one, for sure. So when I get ready to do mine, I'll record it and we'll see how this goes. But I think it's going to be so much fun, and I can't wait, like I said, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. And I want you to post your pictures in the Mixed Media Morsels Facebook group. You can post them on Instagram. You can make videos if you're doing videos. And just, if you would, include the hashtag Morsel Mashups. Okay, in no matter where you post it, just go ahead and include that hashtag, and that way anybody that's looking for them to see what everybody's doing, they can just use that hashtag to do a search on Google or on YouTube or on Instagram or, Facebook or any of your social medias. People will be able to find all of these challenges that we're going to work on. So I'm real excited, and if you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments of the video. I think it's going to be pretty straightforward, though. I don't think there'll be a whole lot of how do I do or what do I do, because it's basic. Just take 2 or 3 of these techniques and put them together in something that you make in one project. Okay? Looking forward to see what you do. We'll talk to you soon.